Have you noticed they don't make ambitious kids movies anymore? If you're 10 years old, you're probably either watching something like Spider-Man No Way Home or the latest animated movie like Inside Out 2. Where did all the ambition go? Remember the excitement of movies like The NeverEnding Story, hopping on the back of a dragon and flying through fantastical realms? Or the camaraderie of the Goonies, where every cave had a potential of hidden treasure inside? How about the gadgets and secret missions of the Spy Kids that made you dream of saving the world between homework assignments? It seemed like those days had all but disappeared. Well, that was until I watched The Kid Who Would Be King. This modern retelling of King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table came out in 2019. And if you haven't seen it yet, you should go check it out and then come back because we're going to talk about it a little bit. And there will be spoilers. At first glance, admittedly, I was skeptical of this movie when I first saw the trailer. I thought it would just be another generic retelling of the King Arthur story with very little to offer. But I was pleasantly surprised to find a movie that was well written, well acted, with surprising character depth and stakes that felt appropriate. It delivered a classic narrative with great examples of virtuous characters that can inspire young kids. A standout moment that presents this is when Alexander, the protagonist, has seemingly completed his mission. The enemy's defeated, Morgana's been slain, he's returned Excalibur to the Lady in the Lake, and our hero reluctantly rests after his long journey. He wakes up to find that his world is still being invaded by dark forces. Merlin confronts him and he asks him, "What part of your mission is left to complete?" So thinking out loud, Alexander begins to recall all the steps that he took in order to complete the mission, keeping the chivalrous code, refrain from wanton offense, speak the truth at all times, persevere until the end, honor your... Oh no. He hasn't reconciled with his mom, who he had a falling out with at the halfway point of the movie. And he realizes that he has to set things right. It could very easily have ended prior to that resolution. But it gave a moment of realism to the story where Arthur had to reconcile the relationship with his mother that he had fractured to go on his adventure. It's a story that deals with trauma, with being left behind, with substance abuse, but it packages it in a very digestible way for kids. This is a family-friendly movie that 10-year-old me would have absolutely loved. I would have loved to sit down with my family and watch this all together one Saturday evening with some popcorn and a Diet Coke. Well, it would have been regular Coke when I was 10.